Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this special update on the latest royal drama unfolding at Buckingham Palace. As you probably heard, there has been a major falling out between King William and his cousins Princes Harry and Meghan. It seems their controversial decisions over the past year have finally caused a rupture in the family that can no longer be ignored. Harry and Meghan have now lost their coveted royal titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex. But how did it come to this? And what really happened behind closed palace doors to cause such a public family feud? Let's take a closer look at the events that led to this dramatic title stripping. It all started in January 2020 when Harry and Meghan shocked the world by announcing they planned to step back from their roles as senior working royals. They said they wanted to become financially independent and split their time between the UK and North America. This was seen as a huge break from tradition and received intense backlash from both the public and officials within the palace. Over the next few months, the Sussexes moved to California and began forging their own path independent of the royal family. However, their exit was far from smooth. Negotiations over financial and security arrangements dragged on for months, with no real consensus on how they could achieve their goal of a hybrid model. It became increasingly clear that some type break was necessary, as the current dynamic was untenable. Things escalated further this past year when Harry and Meghan began making bombshell accusations against the royal family in high-profile television interviews. In their sit-down with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021, they alleged that a senior royal had expressed concerns about the skin color of their son Archie before he was born. Meghan also said she struggled with suicidal thoughts while pregnant, but did not receive support from the palace. These very public criticisms were seen as an attack on the monarchy itself. While the issues of racism and mental health raised important discussions, many felt airing private family matters on international television for shock value crossed an unspoken line. The interviews burned bridges at Buckingham Palace that may now be impossible to rebuild. It seems King William has finally had enough after months of the Sussexes' repeated jabs. According to inside sources, William believes Harry and Meghan's actions have threatened the stability and public reputation of the monarchy. As the reigning king, he has decided it's time to take a firm stance and make crystal clear breaks from past improper behaviors will not be tolerated from members of the royal family. In an unprecedented move, William announced this week that from January 1, 2023 onwards, Harry and Meghan will formally lose their royal titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as well as be forbidden from using their HRH styles. While they will retain their courtesy titles, the couple have effectively been stripped of all royal standing. When asked for a statement, the palace said, "The monarchy must evolve to survive, and certain privileges come with responsibilities that were not being fulfilled." The title stripping has caused shockwaves around the world. Supporters see it as William finally putting his foot down after the Sussex camp repeatedly disrespected the institution. However, others call it an overreaction that will further damage family ties. Some say if relationships were to heal, the royal family needed to take the high road and keep titles as an olive branch for future reconciliation. Either way, experts agree this marks an unhappy new chapter and possibly point of no return. After everything that has transpired publicly in the past year, there appears little chance of Harry and Meghan resuming royal duties or repairing their rift with the palace. William's move to formally separate their royal status signals the monarchy will continue without their roles and participation, while the Sussexes still hold the rank of Duke and Duchess through their titles. Now no obligations or privileges are attached. Their journey away from the Windsors is now complete. So in summary, the Sussexes' controversial exit from Britain, bombshell TV interviews, and repeated criticism appears to have tested William's patience to the breaking point. Stripping them of their titles is a clear condemnation of their past actions and message that such behavior cannot be tolerated from any members representing the Windsor monarchs. It will be fascinating to see how Harry and Meghan choose to respond, and whether relations might one day be reconciled between the royal camps in future years. For now, a new chapter has begun with some uncomfortable truths